Hey, so this is going to be just a video going over just some of my 52 games. Mostly because one of the people I'm coaching, or like rather one of the people on the teams I'm coaching, uh, was kind of having trouble playing 52. I was trying to kind of explain to them how to use the wall because I don't know how to explain it, but like when most people have wall, they just go, yeah, I have wall, I can do this, and I can do these and stuff like this. Well, this is when used, I think there are more wide use cases for a wall, first of all, and second of all, I don't think it's really necessary to just put down a wall and just try to hold space, because one, uh, it's not very dynamic. Obviously, when you have to stand underneath a wall like this, your wall can't really move, like, you're not moving away from the wall, and so the range you are, like, threatening and, like, kind of taking is like kind of small and like sometimes a lot of times it's kind of meaningless, and so I was trying to tell them that like there's a lot more use cases, and that's kind of what I went over with these replays. I just played a couple of games on this rotation. It's pretty funny how some of these or these two maps, Museum and Forge Clan Blades, were on Ludi's map list last week, so it's kind of funny how things turned out this way, but yeah, I'll be looking at this game, and this game. And it's not because I just did well on those, although it definitely does help that I did well on those, so you can see kind of why these situations succeed. It's more of also like I think yeah, it's just more of that you'll actually see these other use cases be used to success and kind of why. This one was kind of just silly because, like, as you can see, yeah, this is not quite that normal. This guy has 2 kills and 10 deaths, and like they all have double-digit kills, and I have 1. So yeah, it was a pretty lopsided match, but overall, I think I played it correctly because it just shows some stuff I'll talk about. But yeah, nonetheless, let's get started with this game. I do not want to avoid what I press up with. Let's start with this game. This game was kind of the first one I played of the day. I'm still waiting for the load. I'm still thinking about this stuff. So I kind of played start, as you'll see. I'm just gonna run out right and just wall because threatening their side of mid is kind of nice, but it's like really easy to get overwhelming. So I want to hold them first until I feel and expect to see how like there are a lot of I got a wall of this fight is this area in front of the basket is like a major choke point in the map, right? Because it's really easy to see people coming from the crate, and so that's not very like optimal to take ever. But putting the wall here kind of threatens just their entire defensive area that they kind of want to hold, if that makes sense. Like, this area is kind of important because, yeah, the space is important for the given situation, which is we're trying to break into, like, their basket area. And this is why I wall here, because I can get an angle. But yeah, that was the idea of that. I think that's a good goal. It stops them from moving forward if I have to hit the wall. And you can always just shoot next to the wall if you really like. I'm just trying to show that. Really good, because if people are sharking under ledges, they can't just do shark under ledges things and just like poke at me and like chip me down or throw bombs at me. At least from the front angle. I guess from the side they technically still can, but like usually there's more support on the sides, right? So this wall is good in this situation because I think they only had control up to just the area in front of the basket rather than the entire plat area. I don't know how to explain it, but it divides the area so it's not a long range fight. Because now he has to find a funky angle to take the long range fight from, but there's no ideal angle because, well, yeah, I'm just going to close in the space if I throw this wall here, which seemed to work out. It will also cover for the idea if he backed up into his spawn, and yeah. It basically covered a lot of his options, and I was just able to take this close range fight, which is more ideal for me because 96 does not like fighting up close. Or at least without a wall, that is. I don't know if they had enough ink for a wall, but yeah. Now I'm just trying to take attention because I'm in a pretty valuable spot to them. Like, I could easily just come around the side, just take 2 shots, just pre-firing on an angle, and then kill them. So I know this because, like, most people would just kind of run at you if you're in this position, especially when, you know, the screen is this blue and, like, I'm this low on health. So I throw a wall off, and then move. The idea behind the wall is correct. It's more of like it was wrong. I don't really know where anyone goes, and I just happen around them unfortunately. So yeah. But the idea of that spot is to just kind of leverage your odds of winning a fight in that situation, and yeah, they just happened to get really lucky with like the weapon they had at the end. And yeah, so that's the first game. Uh, I think I proceed to lose the next game. I forget why. I think it was mostly because like the teams didn't play together, but it's okay. This game was funny. I think it's worth showing, but like I think there was a lot of good times where it shows that a lot of the time you don't really use the wall. Like not playing the wall allows you to play a lot more fluidly and just move up a lot more. Because if you just have the wall up, you don't really want to move past the wall because there's a lot of because like I was already in range and it's a jet sculpture, so unless I get absolutely schmooved on and like the guy just absolutely snaps my ankles and like breaks my shins and stuff, no way is he gonna like win that fight. So there's no point throwing a wall there. There's also no point in throwing a wall against a Tetra because like part of like it, you kind of waste time throwing walls sometimes, like especially when they're running at you. There's no point in throwing a wall if they're running right at you because by the time you are done throwing the wall, they're already shooting you and you're probably gonna lose. So yeah, I get that. I don't know the wall because I know the drift happens, but I don't know. So I kind of just I know there's a gap in the wall, and I knew the roller was there, or somewhere around there. And I didn't want to just chance it, because rollers especially, they just love to camp corners and just go, haha, you're dead now. You're in my range, yada yada. So I try to respect his space. That's the great thing about wall. You don't need to use wall to get value off of it. It's sometimes better just to back off and just let the wall be. Because like sometimes the wall is just a nuisance to the other team. Like they can't fire you from certain angles and stuff, like in this situation. So yeah, it allows you to distance yourself from the other person, I guess, in a way. The wall can be a tell people like the wall. I will do like if they finally stop the question. As you saw, I actually like love that time, and like I basically used one of it. I used one of it, but like I didn't really get value out of it because like it was do I look for the wall? I know someone's but yeah. This match was obviously just overall, like, there's nothing really to talk about that. It's just there's a lot of flexibility in your walls. You don't need to use it in a single way. And in this last game, I just have like a couple bad walls here and there, but for the most part, I think I use wall. I try to use wall in just various ways. So I think in this opening, like in the last game, I was opening with like an aggressive wall on the right side. I think this one, I don't even. I just run it. You have to this wall will just I guess it kind of helps. This house can be very good. It paints in front of itself really well, so you don't really have options. And the other thing about it, one has to block it, and it That ends our push. So I just probably not with 52 now I think about it, with 52, fire rather than like, you know, holding space and taking space, it's more just to stop them while also having a safe angle to fire to cut them off. I guess I could put the other blasters theory with the expression weapons. But like, the comp didn't really have anything to be honest, I think it was just a knot. But yeah. There's like a couple of other use cases that I didn't really talk about, but I think I should go for it really quickly. Because I think sometimes let's go to recon, because I think recon will allow me to give some situations more explicitly, or not explicitly, like it will allow me to set up the situation better than finding the language. Yeah, let's just do this. So yeah, there's a couple ways you can use it. I don't know. I remember in the first Forge game, like, I had 3 people on me and I lost their tackles at the end of the match. What I could have done instead is, I take the fight here, throw a wall, and just fight on it and just shoot. That's one thing to think of. I just kind of, I'm not used to playing 50 that much. I just kind of play it for here and there, so I don't have, like, the game sense to remember, oh yeah, I can just do that. Because, like, it's kind of hard to do this. Like, I guess it makes more sense now that I think about it, but it's hard to visualize these moments in the game for me, so that's one use you can do. Another thing I like to do is I like to throw my wall up here and then just keep this, because this wall stops them from moving around this side, and then I can cover this angle with this angle. Like a, obviously this isn't here on those things, like, it more or less depends on the width, and like the position, I guess, of this, like, if I'm down here, right, and I do this, I can do this, right? Like, I threw a wall down here too, like, you can get more favorable place this way. What else is there? Yeah, same with here, right, where you just do this, and then you hold the angle at which they can approach you at. If you think, like, to force them to not approach you, because no one wants to run to a 52 gal, and sometimes you don't need to play directly behind you, right? You're limiting yourself greatly if you just play behind the wall, whereas you can also just wall here and just make them break it and just run, or make them go around, because like, going around like this is a little, like, is slower than being able to right? Because going around this wall, making sure everything's clear, and then in a person, is a little bit slower. And sometimes that might matter. I don't know if this is a great spot. You can do this. Yeah. Wait. I think the real thing is just that you shouldn't take all your fights with just a wall, because you don't need to, quite frankly, and I think it makes you extremely predictable, and you can just decide, okay, I'll just respect it, or I'll just sort of buy special work, which is fine. Like, I think the latter is okay. Just trying to pay up the stuff is pretty good. But I think, for the most part, you should be trying to use walls. I would say just to hold space that you think you should have, and the enemies might try to think, and not focus it on your initiative, just like running up to people. I think you can just run up and shoot them. It'll be faster. There's less of a challenge for their timing. If you just wall, it's being shot at and being dead. That's why it's just dying. I don't know if I covered really everything. This is more just to cover some more general idea of how to use wall, when to use wall, and whatnot. I think a lot of times you don't need to use wall, but your wall is good. It's important to understand why your wall is good, because it's what we're doing. Wall is pretty good for even though it is short range. And you can get good advantage of it too. If you use it correctly. You can use it here to survive the longer. I think I did have a game where I just tried to use it. I was working with it because it's one of those things, and then, yeah, I don't know if I can damage anything else, but just be flexible with the way you use it. There's no, everyone knows the one way we can get the little intense thing and just start shooting. And then back away from it, which has its merits, but like, it's not the only way to play. You can also just swim up on people, right? And that's cool. You shouldn't feel obligated to use walls specifically. If you notice that they're just running away from you, there's no need to wall already. I think in the last game there's a good example of that when you wail when you're good, and I just ran up and like, people in the corner, and then died in the left. Yeah, that's all you can really take away from it. It's just be fluid with your like decision making, and fluid with understanding what options are available to you, because the thing about wall is it's hard to use because you have to adapt. Like, the strength of wall is being able to properly, or having the freedom to play the situation how you want, because you have a wall that you can pass through with the enemy king. So understanding how your wall kind of affects things and how you play around it is important. There's no one good wall, sort of good wall that will work every time, because generally people will respect those positions and expect those positions. It's more about like the extra utility and the extra survivability, right? Or the ability just to be like an uncomfortable presence to the enemy team. That's the real thing. It's adaptability. Like, yeah, kind of like the hardest part of the wall is just understanding all these situations. You kind of, it's super situations of how you have to use it effectively. And more or less, I should try to show that off. I don't know how good it was. I could probably just make another part if needed. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. Take care. Have a good one.